Salil Parekh has led Infosys for over 5 years. In an exclusive interview with Business Standard, he discussed Infosys' vision for the future, its aim to become an artificial intelligence-first company, and the macro environment. Let's listen in.
Infosys' guidance was a huge surprise. So we would like to understand what is bothering the street. Is that there is no clarity by when the uncertainty will end? And how do you see FY24 panning out?
So thanks for the questions. I think first, what we saw in the quarter was it was a very strong quarter where we had 1% growth quarter on quarter, 4% year on year. Then we also saw a very strong large deals, 2.3 billion in the quarter. And then we had one announcement after the quarter close before the results announcement. So we have a nice platform for more and more large deals as we go ahead. We had 20% growth in manufacturing, 13% in life sciences, 10% in Europe. So good, strong overall quarter. Having said that, we saw some slowness in parts of financial services, investment banking, asset management, payments. We saw slowness in telco. We saw slowness in some parts of retail. These were mainly large transformation programs, digital transformation programs, and some discretionary projects, which were either slowed down or stopped by clients in these industries. And then we saw some of our large deals that were in the pipeline and we were winning. The decision making was a little bit slower. And we saw a lot of the starting having a few delays in them. As a consequence of all of that, we saw the back end of the financial year starting to see a good traction with all of these deals. And keeping that in mind, we revised the guidance for growth of 1% to 3.5% for the year.
Thanks, Salil. In Q1, Infosys signed 80 generative AI contracts. How do you see Topaz playing a role in making Infosys an AI-first company?
So there, Topaz is really, in our minds, the leading generative AI and broadly AI capability in the market for clients. We have started work on open source generative AI platforms where we are putting in our own software development approach, capabilities, modules into the large language models and creating much more impact through that. We are also working with clients on their generative AI programs where we're using open source and proprietary generative AI platforms. These are on software development, on voice, on video, on text, on knowledge objects. All of this is part of Topaz where we are driving that impact with our clients. We are today doing 80 projects. We have 40,000 of our employees trained in generative AI. And we see this making a huge change with our clients. We are transforming our own company to become AI first. We have AI assistants for many people within our software development area or other functions like HR or finance or marketing. So we are completely changing the company from inside to become AI first as well.
Thank you, Salil. Is Infosys looking at more deals from the government of India, and how do you see the Digital India roadmap evolving?
So there, the government is really driving a huge digital agenda, and we are extremely fortunate that we are part of it. For example, the income tax digital platform, that was something we helped with. Most people have seen, about 6.7 crore returns were filed. The whole platform working in a next generation digital way, extremely efficiently. Equally on the GST digital platform, again, we were fortunate to be working on that, and there we see receipts expanding. So the government's vision on Digital India, we are really delighted to be a part of it, and we look forward to doing more and more of that as we expand Digital India in the coming years.
Thank you, Salil.